Hi friends, welcome to QA Scripts. In this session, let us try to understand what is TestNG and how can we use with Selenium and make a great results and create the framework. So what is a TestNG? Very simple. It's a test next generation. The extension of TestNG is the test next generation. Okay, actually this is very useful for the some of the task. I'll explain in detail what are the tasks, but before that just have a brief idea about what TestNG is all about. It's nothing, it's just Java classes. It's group of Java classes, or I can say that it's a well organized jar files, or even I can also say that it's structure or framework. This will fulfill some of the needs. When I say needs, what are the needs? For example, if you are automating an application and if you want to do a data parameterization, for that we need to write code using core Java functions or methods. Instead of that, there are some inbuilt annotations. They will come along with this TestNG, and using those annotations we can easily perform the data parameterization. Apart from that, if you want to generate HTML report with expected actual results, that's also possible using TestNG. And also, if you want to run some of the scripts in batch mode or in suite, for example, suite is nothing but it's a group of test cases or test script, right? So you want to execute 10 test scripts in batch, like one by one. So that can be achieved by using TestNG. So TestNG is a jar, or I can say that in layman term, it's a group of classes. We can use those group of classes or jar files in Eclipse, and we can build our own framework. And this software or add-on can be used for data-driven framework, keyword-driven framework, as well as hybrid-driven framework. Okay. Uh, by using this TestNG, we can avoid use of main method. For example, if you write any code or any class, you need to have main method in it, right? So in order to execute the class. But in some reason, in some cases, if you don't want to use main method, at that time you can go for TestNG as well. There are some annotations. Now question comes, what is annotation? Okay, I will explain in detail what is annotation, how many types of annotations we have in TestNG, how can we make use of them. I will explain in detail in further sessions, but as of now, let us have a brief idea. There are some annotations. They will be helping us to execute the script without main method inside the class. And also, uh, it has a wide usage. We're going to see one by one. Before that, I would like to explain how to install TestNG to Eclipse. This is a add-on to Eclipse. You can uh, easily add, and it's a freeware. So I would like to explain how to add or how to install TestNG to Eclipse. So here I have two different URLs based upon the Eclipse version. So if you look at the Eclipse, it has its own version, like Juno, Galileo. So based upon that, you can go for the above URL or the below URL. So let's see how to install. So I'll directly open my Eclipse, and I will start installing the TestNG to my Eclipse. Here is my Eclipse. Let me click OK. So here I need to click workbench because I have created a fresh workspace, hence it's asking, and here I don't have any projects. Before installing TestNG, let's see whether this Eclipse as TestNG already installed. For that, what you can do, you can just cross verify something like this. Okay, go to file, go to new, and here there will be a option called others. So inside the others you can go to Java folder and you can search. Okay, here there is no option or icon called TestNG. You can see that inside that we have annotation, class, enum, interface. So many things are there in the Java folder, but we don't have TestNG. It means my Eclipse does not have TestNG installed. Now question comes, how to install any software or any add-on you would like to install to Eclipse. The best way and easy way is go to help, click on install new software. This will open a window like this. Here there is a button called add. Okay, so if you want to confirm whether the add-on is already installed or not, here there is a link called already installed. You can also click on that and you can see all the installed softwares. If uh, software or add-on is already installed, it will be listed out here. The TestNG is not present here, it means TestNG is not installed. So how to install? Very simple. Click on add button. Here give a name, for example TestNG, and here delete this default one and add the path. For example, this is the URL I'd like to use, so copy that, come back to here and paste it. Now click on OK. After clicking on OK, please remember you should have internet connected and the speed should be good enough. Here it says there is no site selected. This is because there is an option called group items by category. If this is checked, there are chances of not displaying because this says group items by category. So uncheck that, and also this one. Still it's not showing. Let me check what is the problem. Usually these are the things it will make us to not show the uh, item. Yeah, sorry, there was something error. Now uncheck this. Yeah, here you can see uh, the TestNG items. So here the version like 5.9.0.2. So let me select the first checkbox and click on next. So it takes time, bit of time. So then click on next. Here is the acceptance button. Just click on acceptance and here is the button called finish. Click on finish. It will start installing and you will get this pop-up like warning because uh, your Eclipse treats that TestNG is from external vendor and there are chances of getting virus, but don't worry, you will not get any virus. So click OK. After installation, it will ask to restart your Eclipse, not the system, only Eclipse. Click yes, then the Eclipse will get closed and it will relaunch. So say OK. Now the Eclipse got relaunched. Now verify it. How to verify? Go to new and others, and where is the Java folder? Yes, here is a Java, and you should be able to see one folder at least as TestNG. So here it is not there, means there is a problem. Let me check what is the problem. There are multiple ways to see whether TestNG is installed or not. If it is not appearing in the file Java folder, you can also click on Window and go to Preferences. Here you will be able to see as TestNG. In the sense, it is installed. But in order to confirm whether it's completely installed and can use, what we can do, we can create one small function, sorry, a class, then we'll try to use it. And if it is working fine, then I can say the TestNG is installed completely and it's ready for use. So let me create one project and a simple class. Okay, I have created a project called QA scripts. This is a Java project. So on src, I will right click and I will go ahead and create the class. So here I'll say TestNG demo, the class name. Don't give as a TestNG, otherwise it will give some conflicts. You should not use the same word. So here I'm using TestNG demo. Or if you want to name it anything different name, you can give it. It's not a compulsory that you have to name it like this. And here I'll not check the checkbox called public static void main. If I check this, it will add a method called main method. So I don't want to use the main method as of now, because I would like to use TestNG annotations. So I'll not check it and I'll say finish. Okay, here is the class called TestNG got created. Let me create one simple method called first program. Okay, here I'll say system dot out dot println hi. So I would like to execute this. As you know, if you don't have main method, it will not get executed. Instead of that, I would like to use TestNG annotation. Again, I'm telling, don't worry about the annotation. I will explain in detail. Here I'm trying to test whether TestNG is installed or not by using one simple annotation called @test. It should be tcaps test. So here the TestNG is external jar file or add-on, right? So it will not be coming along with your Eclipse. Hence, it's asking to import some of the jar files. So here if I say add JUnit to library, it will add it. I don't need a JUnit. JUnit is also again a framework like TestNG, but TestNG has advanced version than JUnit. So instead of adding a JUnit, I'll add TestNG to my library so that I can use it. I added, so somewhere if you look at here, it will be added in the package explorer. It will be shown as one jar file. So I'm in navigator view. So I have added. Now I can import the annotation, any annotation. Once you add, you can move your cursor on that red mark and wait for some seconds. Then it says import test from org.testng.annotations. Don't get confused, because as you move on, you'll get two imports, one from JUnit and another from TestNG, because the same keyword, that is annotation, is present in JUnit as well as TestNG. So be careful while selecting this. So I'll select this, and here it is added automatically. It's now import org.testng.annotation.test. So here you have to execute. How to execute? You have to right click, go to run as, and see this option is coming or not. If it is coming, just click that, and here you'll see the result as passed and whatever the message you are given. So this confirms TestNG is added to your Eclipse and it's ready to, you're ready for use. So you can go ahead and you can use any annotations in your project. Thank you for watching this video. In other videos, in the next session, I'll be explaining how to use the annotations, what are the annotations and how to use in detail. I will explain. As of now, thank you, see you again.